This is scent notes compared. Two fragrances, side by side, tested, compared, and broken down. We break down the notes, the trail, the projection, how long they last, and whether they're worth the price. Who delivers, who fades. Let's see which one's actually worth your skin. First up, scent character. What do they actually smell like? Are we talking fresh and clean, dark and spicy, or somewhere in between? And once you know the vibe, when would you wear it? Let's map the mood, the moment, and the season. Bleu de Chanel is a woody aromatic that shines when the weather's warm. Dry citrus, mint, and soft spice open it up, but it's never sharp. There's incense in the background, giving it that polished, slightly mysterious edge. It smells like clean confidence, effortless, not aggressive. Spring and summer are its natural territory. It thrives in daylight. Think linen shirts, open windows, and that just out of the shower freshness. It works in autumn too, but when the sun's out, Bleu feels alive. Perfect for the office, a lunch date, or a late afternoon drink that turns into dinner. It's versatile, but not basic. Bleu doesn't fight for attention. It earns it by staying sharp and staying close. Dylan Bleu is an aromatic fougere. Fresh, spicy, and just a little wild. It opens with a burst of citrus and ambroxan. Bright, sharp, almost metallic. The heart throws in black pepper and incense, then it dries down to a sweet, musky base. It's bold, synthetic, crowd-pleasing, and it knows it. Perfect for warm weather, especially summer nights. Not great in the cold, and not built for formal wear. You wear Dylan Bleu when you're going out. Club, bar, beach party. It works best with energy, open shirts, casual confidence. It's not trying to impress everyone, just enough people to make an entrance. Louder, younger, a little less polished, but it gets the job done. Now let's look under the hood. What's actually inside each scent, top, mid, and base. Not just what it smells like, but why. The notes tell the story. Let's see how they stack up. Let's break down the notes in Bleu de Chanel. Top, heart, and base. Bleu de Chanel opens with a crisp, dry citrus, mostly grapefruit, lifted by mint and a touch of pink pepper. It's clean and bright, but not sugary, more refined than playful. That freshness doesn't last long, though. The heart brings in warmth, ginger, nutmeg, and labdanum. There's a smooth spice here. Not fiery, just enough to feel composed and masculine. The labdanum adds a touch of richness, like soft amber, tying the whole scent together. Then comes the base: sandalwood, vetiver, and cedar. It dries down woody and smooth, with just a trace of incense lingering from earlier. That's what makes Bleu de Chanel interesting. It starts fresh, ends grounded, and never loses its balance. It's not just a blue fragrance, it's the blueprint. Let's break down the notes in Dylan Bleu: top, heart, and base. Dylan Bleu hits hard up top, bergamot and fig. It's sharp, fresh, and a little metallic. The citrus is juicy. Then the heart kicks in. Black pepper, papyrus, patchouli, and a hit of ambroxan. It's where the spice meets wood, sharp, modern, and slightly dry. It settles into a sweet, musky base: incense, tonka, saffron, and soft musk. It's bold, synthetic, crowd-pleasing. Not trying to impress everyone. Just enough people to make an entrance. Louder, familiar, a little less polished. But it gets the job done. Does it hang in the air, or vanish the second you walk away? Scent trail shows presence. How far it lingers, and for how long. Let's see which one leaves a mark. Let's dive in and have a look at scent trail. Bleu doesn't shout, but it doesn't vanish either. The trail is clean, almost magnetic. Like someone just walked by, and you want to follow. It projects in a soft halo. Not loud, but always present. Not built for clubs. It's built for class. Quiet power. Nothing forced. Dylan opens loud. You'll get noticed across the room for about 90 minutes. After that, it drops fast. It's got punch, but no endurance in the air. Now let's talk staying power. How long does it actually last on skin? Not paper, not memory. Does it fade by lunch or carry through the night? Longevity separates the hype from the keeper. Bleu de Chanel lasts a long time. You'll get 8 to 10 hours without trying. It clings close, no collapse, no chemical fade out. Stays smooth all day with no sharp dry down twist. By dinner it's still there, just quieter. The kind of staying power that keeps showing up, without needing to announce it. Expect 6 to 8 hours on skin, depending on heat and skin type. It doesn't keep projecting, but it doesn't vanish either. The scent hangs close, steady, and clean. No longer loud, but still there. You'll catch it late into the night. Next up, projection. How far does it reach? Is it close-range confidence or room-filling presence? It's not just about being loud, it's about being noticed. Let's see who commands space without shouting. Bleu projects, but never pushes. You get a soft, steady radius for the first few hours. Maybe 2 feet, tops. Not room-filling, but always traceable. It's the kind of scent people lean into, not step back from. Subtle confidence, never desperate. Dylan comes out swinging, big projection in the first hour. It demands space early on, but settles quickly into a skin scent. High energy up front, then out of breath by round 2. It's the kind of scent that makes a strong entrance, but doesn't follow through. Someone might notice it when you walk in, but by the time you're having the actual conversation, it's already faded. Great for short outings, quick hits, maybe a first impression. But it won't carry you through the night. If you want something that lasts, or keeps projecting past hour 2, Dylan Bleu isn't built for that. Now let's talk value. Not the price tag, the payoff. Are you getting performance, presence, and quality for what you paid? Or just a fancy name and a short shelf life? Let's see which one actually earns its cost. At this price, you're paying for polish, not hype, not branding, just sheer quality. It smells expensive, because it is, not cheap, but not throwaway either. If you want grown-up signature scent energy, this is it. At its price, Dylan Bleu punches above its weight. It smells more expensive than it is. You're getting 70 to 80% of what high-end Bleu frags deliver at less than half the price. For versatility and impact, it's hard to argue with the value. Now let's talk identity. Does it bring something original, or just echo what's already out there? Uniqueness isn't about being loud. It's about being remembered. Let's see if either one leaves its own fingerprint. You smell Bleu everywhere. Airports, offices, even weddings. But nothing else quite nails its balance. That dry grapefruit and smoky incense still give it identity. Plenty have copied the blueprint. Bleu de Chanel still feels like the original Bleu. It's familiar. You'll pick up bits of Sillage, Acqua di Gio, and even Versace pour Homme. It's a remix, not a reinvention. But it works. It's confident, wearable, and clearly aimed at being liked. Been broken down. Now it's down to one question. Which one deserves a place on your skin? Let's call it. Bleu de Chanel takes it on depth, wearability, and evolution. The scent shifts, it holds, it adapts. Refined, subtle, but it still cuts through. Dylan Bleu fights back with punch and price. That opening hits hard, you'll get noticed. And for half the price, you get close to that same clean, Bleu DNA. If you want impact without overthinking it, it delivers. Bleu de Chanel doesn't just open strong, it keeps going. You're still catching whiffs of it 6-8 hours later. It stays clean, doesn't get messy, and it never breaks down into something off. It's smooth, steady, and reliable. You spray it, and you know it's going to perform. Dylan Bleu. That opening is bright, fresh, and loud, but it burns out fast. 2 hours in, it's already fading hard. Yeah, it makes a strong first impression, but not a lasting one. Overall, Bleu de Chanel is the stronger buy. That's it from Scent Notes. Always on note. Catch you in the next one.